Alright, now she's all cleaned up, beautified again. So let's see, what did I like and not like after mowing the grass one time? Like the power steering. That made things really easy. I don't really have that big of a yard here. The cruise control, I turned it on once or twice, you try it. On a small yard, not so big a deal. It was nice to take your mind off of it, but I'm kind of wishy-washy on that. It was nice. The power is more than acceptable. For cutting grass, 21.5 horsepower, unless you're cutting 8-inch deep grass all the time, I don't know when you'll ever need that kind of power. If you're going to push snow, put a snow blower on the front end, yeah, 21 horsepower is going to come real nice. I'll tell you that right now. Been there and done that with the snow. You can't have too much horsepower. So, what did I dislike about it? After mowing it one time, what did I not like? I'm not impressed with this bagger. It did bag the grass. It left trails all over the yard. Left clumps of grass every time I would back up. The bags were pretty much full when I got done, which is what I would have expected. I mean, it did pick up a good amount of grass. But, look like big piles of grass everywhere. If you can look out there in the front, you can see it in the driveway, just blowing out from underneath the thing. Is that from the bagging blades? Which I don't know that I've ever used bagging blades on my old lawnmower. I've got an LT 180 in there that's for sale if anybody wants it. It never did that. It never left trails, never left clumps when I backed up. So right now, the only thing I can say that I don't like or that's negative is that bagger. Now, I can tell you I'm going to get with the salesman at the local dealer, see what he has to say. Did I not install that bagger correctly? I mean, there's only one pin, that pin down there in the bottom, that's it. Then you fold it in on the back side. Fold it in on the back side there and lock it in. I mean, that's it. There's not much to it. It fits underneath in here, pretty snugly. The problem is this flexible flap. It comes shooting out the front. I don't know if you can see it right there or not, but it just comes shooting right out from here. There's the bottom of the deck. And here, so that's just, I'm not the engineer that designed it. I think he did a pretty piss poor job there. Putting the bagger on was easy enough. I had no trouble putting the bagger on. I did have a little trouble assembling the bagger, but installing it on and off was a piece of cake. Mower. Without flipping up the seat, this back will not stay up. It also will catch right here. This mower has 1 hour on it. I've lifted this deck up maybe 3 times. And look at what already is happening to that seat cover. So I'm gonna have to learn real quick to always put that seat up before I pick up the cover on the bagger, or I will be paying for the next increase when John Deere employees go out on strike. Because I'm sure that seat cover is $30 or more. I think it's leather, probably more like $50. All right. So there really was plenty to like about this mower. I kind of got sidetracked talking about the bagger, which was a deal. But all in all, there were many more pluses. The seat, very comfortable. Steering wheel, comfortable. I'm not a little guy, 6'3", 220 pounds. The mower had plenty of room for me. I also really liked the dash. Having a digital dash, digital fuel gauge, tachometer, voltmeter, various lights for error messages, parking brake, things like that. That's something new to me on a mower. Had hour meters on the last 2 I've had, well, last 3 I've had. And that was, something. But this thing really gives you a lot of information on the dash panel, on the little display screen, whatever they want to call it. Finally, I have spoken with the dealer about the grass coming out of the from underneath the deck. I'm going to try a couple things this week when I mow, over the weekend. If that doesn't seem to help any, then I'll take it up there and let them look at it and see what they think. They told me this is something new. They don't see it, so hopefully I've just got the bagger installed incorrectly, which is causing it to shoot this grass out all over the place. But it really does make a mess right now, so something's not right. I can't believe I wouldn't have been reading about issues all over the various Facebook pages and YouTube sites with this mowing deck if this was the case that everybody else was getting. So I think I just got a little misalignment issue with the deck. We'll get that squared away, and hopefully this thing will be running good. All right, I'll post another video in a few weeks to follow up on things and see how she's going. Until then, have a good one.